Hello YouTube, welcome to Wiser Mind and Body again. This is going to be part 2 of talking about how to beat hunger pains and cravings and generally mental toughness. Just wanted to talk about, I was just riding along actually through Arkansas, and I had a thought about this. I was sitting here going, something came over me. You need a fast food or a hamburger, right? So I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, something in me said, you just don't need that. You've already overcome that. So, that's good for right now. It may be that I have trouble in the future, but right now, that's how it's going. I don't really need it. I just have to remember to eat when I get hungry. I get hungry more often because I'm not eating big enough fruits and vegetable meals, I think. I try to get better at that. But I think that generally it's pretty good to not eat more calories than you need at a time, because they'll probably just get turned into fat afterward. So, that's good stuff. I'm trying to think if there are any other things I've learned. The main thing is learn how to self-talk. That wasn't self-talk though. That was something that spoke to me in my spirit or something. I mean, it's just like, you don't need that kind of thing. I mean, self-talk is like when you're telling yourself, when you're laying in bed at night, you haven't had any food since 3 in the afternoon, which I'm going to do a video on it later probably, but I want to cover that. That's a good idea to cover, is not to eat at night if possible, because that's the time when your body's winding down. You're not burning as many calories and things like that, so you don't want to eat at night. But I do want to say that I think that I think as I go along, my cravings have almost stopped for any other foods besides raw foods. And if I eat as small as I'm eating like serving sizes of fruits and vegetables, and I think that causes me to be full at all times. So if I'm eating like every hour to 2 hours, that's generally what it takes. What else? I just would encourage you to learn to self-talk. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself you don't need bad foods. You need to eat good foods, and to be able to overcome yourself, overcome your body when it's telling you, I need this, I need that. It's very important. And again, it's something you can use in everything, I think. So that's another talk on beating cravings and mental toughness. I'm sure I'm going to get more in depth in that, but that's all I'm going to put on here for now. Like I said, I'm going to be filming a lot, since I've got about 6 more hours of drive time today, and then on the return trip next week I will film some. Oh, and there's some beautiful cranes out in the water here. There's 3 of them, these white cranes or something like that, birds. They're probably 5 foot tall with their legs, everything, just standing out in the marsh over here in Arkansas, I-40. About 6 hours out of Norman or Oklahoma City, and having a good trip. My girls and I, we're all just cruising along. Everybody's having a good time playing the state game. I just see a Wisconsin plate, so score me a Wisconsin. We're trying to see who can pick out the most states. I saw a Wisconsin plate, and so whoever picks one, they get a point. When we get there, we'll see who's accumulated the most states, and get 2 points if you spot something from out of the country. Like Ashley picked up a state. What did you get?
Country,
Canada, Ontario, Canada. So she got 2 points for that. That's a 2-pointer. And so, good stuff. I'm rambling on now, so don't forget to YouTube, subscribe down there, and share videos with your friends. Leave comments or send me a message, and we'll keep learning on my journey here to get to 180 pounds, which, like I say, it shouldn't be long, just about 6 months if I continue on, and not long at all. I just gotta, I'd be glad to hear your encouragement. If you're watching this after the fact, after I already lost the weight, I'd still love to hear from you and your story, and heck, I might even like to interview you sometime and hear more about you. That's enough for this video on hunger pains, cravings, and mental toughness. Signing off.